A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. So if you want to try adult fantasy, this might be a really good place for you to start. This one is heavily romantic, so it isn't, I wouldn't call it romantasy. It's more of a fantasy with a heavy romance subplot, but the way it's done, the way it's written, I think if you read only romantasy and you're trying to branch out, this is a really good place to start here. Also, she is a young adult author. You might have read Divine Rivals by her. That became very popular in the last couple of years. She has other young adult novels that are spectacular. This one, though, is easily accessible because of that, I think. Yes, it is a little more of a complex plot because you have a lot more main characters going on. You have some adult characters, and they're dealing with more adult topics, which I think is just done so beautifully. Sidra is one of my favorite characters of all time. But this book particularly follows Jack. Jack is a bard, and he has left his home of Cadence to make his way in the world. But about 10 years after doing that, he gets a letter to come back to the island of his birth because there's some mysteries going on. Girls are disappearing, and the person who's going to be taking charge of the clan is wanting his help to kind of solve the mystery. So I don't want to give away more than that, but it does have some rivals to lovers. It feels very fairy tale, even though it's not based on a fairy tale. You have those cozy vibes, but then you realize the stakes are pretty high, and the plot twist at the end is so well done. The prose is beautiful, and it doesn't sacrifice the plot and the characters to make that prose beautiful.